and welcome to Vlogmas Day 5. I'm sitting down with my tea of the day. Today it is a white pineapple tea. I haven't tasted it yet because it's too hot. But the pamphlet says that it has a fruity flavor of pineapple and curry. That sounds kind of weird, but I will let you know how it is. If it's any good. It probably is. It doesn't smell like curry, but to me, I'm like, pineapple and curry? But maybe I'm just not adventurous enough. Who knows? Anyways, I thought I would sit down and show you a little bit of my knitting, of my progress. In here, I have my Cozy Knitter Advent socks. I am up to date because I did a little bit of knitting this morning before I showered. Sitting here in my chair, in my robe. I did not think that that was something that you guys needed to see. Although that robe might actually be in fashion again because I got it in the 90s before I went to the States. And I still have it. And it still fits. So, yeah. But no, I'm not... Okay, knitting. Here are my stripes and the little hedgehog. We haven't seen any more of the hedgehog in the backyard, so I think maybe it's just hibernating underneath the leaves. We're doing our best just to leave it alone. And the second one with the Christmas tree. I linked Trina's shop below last time I showed these. I'll do that again. She is so talented with these little beaded markers. They're so cute. I have a bunch of them. Maybe I'll show you a couple more as we go along. Yeah. And then before bedtime yesterday, when I finally had a moment to myself, I sat down and I did a little bit of knitting on my jelly roll. I know the lighting is not perfect, but it's not still, it's kind of a gray day. And even though it's like 9:30, the light hasn't come out just all the way. Hey, kitty. This dude has been outside already though. And I started on the second color, the Kelly Taylor. I think that's actually pretty perfect for Kelly Taylor. So what else is on my needles? I have these string of light socks. They're in West Yorkshire Spinners, the color Robin. I am on the heel, just about to do my heel turn. When I do my socks, I knit on my favorite needles. I do magic loop. I love chow goo. Oh, hair. Sorry. And I knit on a 2.25, except for when I do socks for my hubby, or when, yeah. Because when I do socks for him, I either do West Yorkshire Spinners or Opal yarns, and I use a 2.5 millimeter. When I do those yarns, I use a 2.5 millimeter needle. And so what is that in US sizes? Let me dig. All right, got my needle set right here. I like, for the chow goos, I actually like the interchangeable better because the wire, it's so soft and thin, and it is soft and thin on the fixed ones as well, but it's just, it's a bit more sturdy, I guess you will call it. So yeah. Okay, so the 2.25 is a US 1, and the 2.5 is a US 1.5. I hope that makes sense. Yes. Okay. Socks And then also on my needles are these. They're going to be like hand warmers, wrist warmers. So like a glove, but with no finger, no top. And I'm just gonna put like a tiny bit more right here and then the ribbing. And I have the second one started. This pattern I'm pretty sure is not translated, which is too bad because it's really good. It's by a Danish designer. She's really good. Her name is Anna Brugger. I will link her Ravelry page below just in case any of you want to check it out. The yarn is from A Lonely Sock Lady, and this colorway is called Fire Roasted Marshmallows. Yes. But as I said yesterday, most of my time are spent on what is in here. The test knit that I can't say anything about. But I can show you the yarn. It is a sock. And I'm using 3 colors. And the 3 colors that I'm using are, you can't see them like that. Hold on. These ones. This one is by Christina Birkefibre, and it's called Great Grandma's Teacup. I think that is so gorgeous. And then this very, very pretty gray. These are all by Danish yarn dyers. And I can never remember the name, not the dyer, I know who's the dyer. This is Henriette by Kielerich. She just opened her own yarn store or like showroom or something. It's really cool. I'm going to go there this December and I'll take you along. This is her sock base Celia, and it's the colorway Thunder Sky. It's a very, very gorgeous gray. And this last one, this is my absolute favorite purple color ever to have been dyed. I love this. I've bought it several times. It's by the Danish yarn dyer It's Yarn. Her name is Malene as well. And this is the colorway Blueberry Muffin. It's so pretty. I hope that you can see the colors this light. So, yeah, that's what's on my needles. And I might cast on those baby booties later on. We'll have to see. First of all, I am going to sit here. I'm going to knit for a bit, drink my tea, and then I'm going to do podcaster of the day. I still have to record the music, but that's okay because I have time for that today. So I'll be back and I will tell you a little bit more about who's the podcaster of the day. So I'm here in my yarn stash, the treasure chest in the basement. Some of it anyways. Well, I don't have much more than that, but it is pretty full. Yep. Okay. But the reason that I'm down here is not that I'm going to cast on yet another project, but because something really sad happened. One of the podcasters from the knitting community, she had a fire in her house. She lost everything. That's so terrible. So terrible. And of course, she lost all her yarn and everything, notions, everything. So another one of the podcasters, she is doing like a collection or you can donate stuff. So I'm here checking out what I got. I found a bag, some sock yarn. I had some DK left over and some hand-dyed minis. That's what I've got so far. But I'm gonna keep looking. Oh, yep, and I found some needles as well. Because we can't be without yarn, and especially at Christmas time, right? So let's see what we can find, get a package together, and have it shipped off. So these are my socks of the day. It's so gloomy outside today, so it's really, really hard to show you guys the color. Maybe you can see if I go like this, you can see that there's kind of like something that looks like a little tree on there. Goes all the way down on the heel, and maybe that's why they're called One Tree Heel Socks. I will link the pattern down below. This yarn is by the Danish yarn dyer It's Yarn. It was one of their clubs. And there's the boy. Hello, Kit Kat. It was one of their sock clubs some years ago. I knitted these before I went sock crazy. But since I did that, I have never looked back. So there are a lot of socks to choose from when I think about which ones I want to show you. But I just think that these are so cool with the little trees on the back of the legs. So yeah. It is now just about 4:30 p.m. It is dark outside, but I thought I just wanted to sit down and tell you about the podcaster of the day. The podcaster of the day is Jana. She is a wonderful lady that does the Finnish knitting stories. I first discovered her podcast last Christmas. I gave you my heart. Oh, never mind. Well, I started watching her Vlogmas last year. I just think that is such an amazing way to get to know people. And I was hooked from day one. I really like her aesthetics, and she dyes yarn herself. She has a yarn store, and I just love all the things that she shows us in beautiful, beautiful Finland with all the wonderful snow. I wish we had snow here in Denmark. We do get snow, but just not yet. And you never know if it's coming or not. Sometimes it's like 20 flakes, and sometimes it's knee high. You never know. But I do encourage you to go check out Jana's Vlogmas that she is doing this year also. It's just absolutely wonderful. And I was so thrilled when Jana got back to me and said that she would like to choose a song. So here is the song that Jana chose. I invite you to sit back, relax, and let your stitches flow. Thank you so much, Jana, for choosing this beautiful, beautiful piece of Christmas music. You have once again reminded me of how wonderful our knitting community is, that we can connect even though we are very far apart in different countries. It's just amazing. It's knitting, right? Okay. I don't think I'm going to sit down anymore today and chat. I've already chatted way too much. These vlogs are getting so long. I apologize for that. I will try to keep them shorter. Well, try anyways. So thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.